What up, though? If you brought it, a trucker brought it. If you bought it, a trucker brought it. Y'all like that? Y'all like it's a little dusty right now, but hey, look. Uh, I was just sitting here chilling, man, thinking to myself, thinking about the old days. You know, like Jim Crow. You know, all the whole segregation thing or whatever. Or when racism was very open and unapologetic, which it still is, but they try to make it conservative, for lack of a better way to put it. And I was just sitting here thinking to myself, like, man, I couldn't imagine, like, having to sit my kids down or my people down. Like, look, you gonna be, when you go out these doors, when you go out to the world, you gonna be hated. And guess why? For the color of your skin. Like, it's much deeper than that, but just on the surface level, that's what you gotta sit your kids down and be like, you're going to be hated for the color of your skin, to the point you can be jailed, framed, murdered, all types of madness, all because of the color of your skin. I just couldn't imagine having to have that conversation back then, but even you gotta have it now. You know, not to say racism just in the South, because you get it heavy in the North, and probably heavier in the North these days. But yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, and I know by the grace of God, if I ever do have children, or even not just my children, I just having to just sit your youngin down and tell them, and having to give them that talk. And outside of the birds and the bees, let me talk to you about racism and how you got to conduct yourself, and all that, because one false or one right move for you could be the wrong move they'll make on you, if that makes sense. So I think that's just a tough conversation to want to have, especially with your children. I would just wanted to share that. I wonder if any of y'all felt like that. Like, have y'all had that? Have y'all already had that conversation yet, outside of birds and bees, to talk about racism and how your child will be hated because of the color of their skin, especially the darker they are? Even though, far as like on an intimate level, dark skin is in and all that, but dark skin is still hated the most. You feel me? So I don't know how my mama got through it coming up in that time, and just a lot of other darker skinned people. Like, y'all, salute to y'all, because that's got to be fucked up. And I was trying not to cuss, but it got to be crazy to be hated just because you're darker than everybody. That don't make no damn sense. But the reason for it, because I understand it's much deeper than just the color of your skin. But not to be rambling or babbling or nothing like that. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I think, as I prepare to have a family one day, just certain things that randomly run through my mind, things I gotta sit down and teach and go over with my child or children, whatever. Just something to think about, man. Especially in all these crazy times, man, when you're not even just being hated by white folks, you're not even safe in your own household around people that's supposed to care for you and protect you. It's just wicked out here. I mean, it's been wicked, but it's like a, I don't want to say a rampage, but it's definitely an uprising of just wickedness amongst our own community, though. But that's that, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe. I greatly appreciate the 500 subscribers. Thank y'all. God bless y'all. Continue to support me. Help me get to 1,000 subs, so I can see the next level I can take this as I explore as a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I don't really officially call myself that, but I do make make content on YouTube. So, and I appreciate those who tapped in. Who tap in with me, and those who don't. And I, only want to comment when it's something crazy. Say, I appreciate it all. Just don't be disrespectful. That's when the things get a little weird. But y'all take care. One.